talk for a while and then we'll move forward, right? So everyone, please turn on your cameras fast. Aram, Alan, Ashita, Jasim, Neeraj, please do it fast, guys. Okay, good. So guys, how's your preparations going on for the final exams? I hope it's going good. बोलो यार क्या हो गया बोल नहीं रहे हो गोइंग गुड ना
यस
सबको समझ में आ रहा है अभी जो रिवाइज कर रहे हो
यस
क्या आई थिंक प्री बोर्ड तो हो ही गए होंगे अभी तक
यस
कितने लोग प्री बोर्ड में स्कोर मोर देन 70 है मैथ्स में प्लीज रेज योर हैंड्स प्री बोर्ड में कितने लोगों का स्कोर मोर देन 70 है प्लीज रेज योर हैंड्स 1 2 3 4 ओनली 4 5 चलो जिनका रिजल्ट नहीं मिला उनको हटा देते हैं ठीक है ओके 4 अच्छा चलो जिनका 62 अबाउ 60 अबाउ तो है वो कर लो है रिजल्ट 60 अबाउ तो है फॉर श्योर तो कुछ लोग हैं जिनका 60 से भी कम है मतलब राइट दैट इज अ क्वेश्चन आरम कितना स्कोर है
सर मिला नहीं है सर बट एक्सपेक्टिंग लाइक 75 प्लस
ओके सुबह प्रिया व्हाट अबाउट यू
Sir, I don't still get the mark.
सॉरी
I didn't still get the mark.
I couldn't hear you properly. Can you repeat again?
Sir, I didn't still get my mark.
You didn't get your marks yet.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Sachetan, what about you? You can write in the chat box as well. Sachetan,
Sir, we didn't get our marks yet.
you didn't get your marks. अच्छा तुम लोग के marks नहीं अभी तक pre-board क्या है? Okay, fine. No worries, guys. Okay, and how much you got?
सर लाइक लास्ट हिंदी का था सर लाइक
अच्छा अभी तुम्हारा just over ही हुआ है तो result तुम्हारे में नहीं मिला होगा, right? Jasim got 79. Very good. No problem, guys. No problem. So I'm expecting कि 60 about तो सभी के होंगे ही, right? Mostly people I think are lying in the line of 70. Okay. ठीक है. स्टार्ट करते हैं फिर तो देखो आज का टॉपिक हमने रखा है कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री. ओके. We'll discuss the important question of coordinate geometry. We'll discuss the basic concepts of coordinate geometry. Okay. So the kind of question which might come in your exams. So if you look at guys, coordinate geometry का एक बहुत specific pattern बन रहा है कि coordinate geometry से mostly there is a high chance that they will ask you a what we call it case study. काफी high chance उसका बनता है that case study question might come from coordinate geometry. Might. Okay. But even whatever question will come, coordinate geometry में concepts बहुत limited है. Okay. So what if I'll say what all the concepts which we have in coordinate geometry in grade 10th, right? So let's try to understand first of all those concepts. Okay. And then we will move forward to see the important questions, right guys?
सर एमसीक्यू में भी आते हैं ना
Repeat again please.
सर एमसीक्यू में भी आते हैं ना
हाँ एमसीक्यू तो चलो ठीक है वो तो एक पार्ट है ही राइट बट अदर देन एमसीक्यू इफ आई टॉक अबाउट मेनली हाँ तो इफ आई टॉक अबाउट अ लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन राइट तो लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन में सबसे ज्यादा चांस जो बनता है वो कहाँ से बनता है आपका दैट कम्स फ्रॉम द केस स्टडी राइट ओके 1 मार्क क्वेश्चन तो आ ही सकता है दैट इज नो डाउट अबाउट दैट थिंग सो इस कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री में देखो सबसे पहले आप लोगों ने क्या पढ़ा है द फर्स्ट थिंग विच यू लर्न इन दिस पर्टिकुलर चैप्टर डिस्टेंस फॉर्मूला अच्छा बेसिक सबको पता है ना एवरीवन आई बिलीव इज नोइंग द बेसिक इफ नॉट देन लेट मी एक्सप्लेन द बेसिक्स फर्स्ट वेरी क्विकली थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे आई विल बी फास्ट अ बिट प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड क्विकली देयर आर 4 क्वाड्रेंट फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड फोर्थ in first quadrant x is positive y is positive in second quadrant x is negative y is positive in third quadrant x is negative y is negative in the fourth quadrant x is positive and y is negative that is the most basic thing okay a very important thing is that what is the meaning of x and y coordinate of a point that I think most people have a doubt with that what is the meaning of a and b so let's say there's a point over here p coordinate is a comma b what does this a represents and what does this b represents right okay so guys okay do you guys know this Ashita do you know this answer what is the meaning of a and b or what does a b represents over here Ashita Singh, are you there? Can you hear me? Chat में मत बोलो यार. You have to unmute and you have to speak. Not in chat. Jasim, what about you? What do you think?
So A comma B means like the point is A units to the right and B units like upwards or downwards.
Okay. Fine. Om Patil, what do you think?
Yes, sir. So, sir, the A point, it represents the distance from the y-axis, whereas the B point, it represents the distance from the x-axis.
Very well said. Absolutely correct. Okay, that is actually the meaning. Look, when I'm saying that this point has x coordinate as A, okay, now this thing is actually A, and this thing is actually B. So what is the meaning of x coordinate? X coordinate is actually distance from the y-axis. Okay, correct. And what is the y coordinate? Y coordinate is the distance from the x-axis. Okay, simple है वैसे, बहुत difficult नहीं है. It's just opposite. When I'm saying x coordinate, you will say distance from y-axis. When I say y coordinate, you will say distance from the x-axis. और जो coordinate geometry का बहुत basic concept है, सारा इस पे टिका हुआ है. Okay, like for example, आपको अगर मैं बोलूँ तो बहुत basic आपने से question देखे होंगे. They will ask you this kind of question that draw x equal to 4. और x equal to 4 line कैसा होगा? What kind of line x equal to 4 will be? 4 options: perpendicular to x-axis, perpendicular to y-axis, or passing through origin. Yeah. Yeah, guys, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think कुछ issue हो गया था internet का यार. Anyways, I'm back now. Yeah. So what we're talking about, we were discussing about that how will we get or how will we make the graph of the line x equal to 4. So I told you guys that x equal to 4 means what? The x coordinate is fixed. It's always 4. Okay, just try to understand now the basic understanding of this thing. Let's try to identify the points which has the same x coordinate as 4. There's a point over here 4,0, right? X is 4, guys, over here. Okay, then there will be a point over here 4. How do I know that 4,1 would be there just above and not to the left or to the right? Because, guys, we just learned that the distance from the y-axis is the x coordinate, right? That means all the points should be at an equal distance from the y-axis, right? Correct? So these are the points 4,1, 4,2, 4,3, and so on and so forth, right? If I join all of these points, I'll get a line. And that line would be x equal to 4. I hope you are getting what I'm trying to say. This is how you will be able to draw the line x equal to 4. Okay, same way, let's say if he'll ask you to draw y equal to 5. What does that mean? That now y coordinate will remain the same. Throughout the line, y is same. First of all, let's try to identify the point where y is 5. So here, 0, 5. Then x1, but y is still 5. Then x4, but y is still 5. Okay, so if I join all of these points, I'll get another line, and that would be like this, right? And this line is what? This is y equal to 5. Am I clear, guys? So from this, what can we say? X equal to a line will always be parallel to the y-axis. Okay, and y equal to b is any constant. Line will always be parallel to the x-axis, right? You can see y equal to 5 is parallel to the x-axis, and x equal to 4 is parallel to the y-axis, right? This kind of question might come in your exam, so please make sure that you are aware of this concept. If you have a doubt, do let me know. Any doubts, anybody in this part? कोई
No,
डाउट है
sir.
तो बताओ यार. नहीं है? श्योर हो?
No, sir.
है तो पूछ लो. ठीक है, ये ऐसा लगता है मुझे, आई थिंक ये लास्ट ही मतलब है आपके पास चांस अब पूछने का ना. फिर तो उसके बाद एग्जाम है. इसके बाद तो आप कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री कभी पढ़ोगे नहीं, पढ़ पाओगे ना. तो इसलिए बेटर है कि आज ही डिस्कस कर लें और आज ही सॉल्व कर लें इस प्रॉब्लम को, राइट?
x is equal to a में मतलब लाइन परपेंडिकुलर टू x भी होगी ना, और लाइक इन
हाँ, एब्सोल्युटली परपेंडिकुलर. देखो यार, अगर कुछ पैरेलल टू y है तो डेफिनेटली परपेंडिकुलर टू x होगा, राइट? बिकॉज x एंड y आपस में परपेंडिकुलर है, राइट? ठीक है, तो वो तो बहुत बनी सी बात है, ऐसा होगा ही होगा, जरूर होगा ऐसा. एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट, 100% करेक्ट. ओके, क्लियर है बात सभी को?
यस.
ठीक है, सबसे पहले अब यहाँ पे हमारे पास जो आता है स्टैंडर्ड चीज वो आती है अपना डिस्टेंस फार्मूला. बहुत बेसिक सी बात है. डिस्टेंस फार्मूला कोई नई बात नहीं है. यूज क्या है इसका? दो पॉइंट है गाइस. देयर इज अ पॉइंट px1 y1, देयर इज अनदर पॉइंट qx2 y2, एंड इफ यू वांट टू फाइंड द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन दीस टू पॉइंट्स pq, यू विल यूज दिस. ये आई बिलीव ये सबको आता है, सब लोग इस फॉर्मूले को जानते हैं. अच्छा, फिर मिस्टेक होती है, बट मिस्टेक करते हैं सब लोग, फिर मिस्टेक करते हैं. तो मेरा पॉइंट ये नहीं होगा सिर्फ आप लोगों को ये बताना कि फॉर्मूला क्या है. आई नो आप लोगों को पता है, मैं आपको ये बताऊंगा साथ में कि आप लोग मिस्टेक कहाँ पे करते हैं. ठीक है, एक क्वेश्चन के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू समझाता हूँ आप लोगों को. मान लो कि एक क्वेश्चन है P, उसमें बोलते हैं कि P एक पॉइंट है, लेट से वो है a, 1, और Q लेट से एक पॉइंट है, वो पकड़ लेते हैं हम 4, अपना इसको पकड़ लेते हैं 4,4 लेट से, such that PQ is 5, such that PQ is 5 और 5 यूनिट्स जो बोल सकते हैं. फाइंड A. तो अब देखो यहाँ पे मिस्टेक जो होती है मोस्टली लोग वो क्या करते हैं, एक बार ट्राई करो पहले, चलो सभी लोग, हाँ ट्राई कर लो. देखते हैं कितने लोग मिस्टेक करते हैं और कितने लोग नहीं करते हैं. जल्दी ट्राई कीजिए। ओके, सो काफी लोगों का आंसर आया मेरे पास। कुछ लोगों का आंसर आया है 8, कुछ का आंसर आया है 0 और कुछ का आंसर आया है 8 and 0। तो यही मैं बता रहा था आप लोगों की मिस्टेक क्या होती है, समझ लो एक बार। तो PQ इज गिवन टू यू 5, ठीक है। सो बेसिकली a minus 4 whole square plus 1 minus 4 whole square inside a square root equal to 5 आ गया, राइट। तो बेसिकली दिस विल बिकम गाइस a minus 4 का स्क्वायर प्लस ये होगा आपका 3 का स्क्वायर 9 का स्क्वायर रूट इज 25, राइट। ओके, सो बेसिकली a minus 4 का होल स्क्वायर, yes, sorry, square root अभी मेरा 5 है, अभी स्क्वायर विल डू द नेक्स्ट स्टेप। ओके, so now let's square it, that is 25, so a minus 4 whole square is 16। अब देखो यहाँ पे है प्रॉब्लम क्या है बेसिकली, some people will do this, some people will do कि a minus 4, let's take the square root both side and they will equate it to 4। some people will do कि यार I'll take the square root, what is square root of 16, or if a number's square is 16 then what that number can be, guys, it can be minus 4 and plus 4 or plus 4 rather, not say and, let's say or, because both are correct. So that means there are two answers, a can be 0 and a can be 8 and both are correct, both are correct। Okay, so I hope you understood the mistake guys। यहाँ पे मार्क्स कट जाएंगे यार, ठीक है, जेई में यहाँ पे आपके मार्क्स हो सकते हैं, तो इसलिए मेक श्योर करें कि हम वी आर अवेयर ऑफ दिस थिंग, राइट, गॉट इट, यस, नोट कीजिए। और मेक श्योर करें कि ये हम मिस्टेक नहीं करेंगे, राइट, ओके, यस।
Can you show the question once more?
Question once more you want to see? Definitely I'll show it to you. You can see now, right?
Yes. सर ये x2 minus x1 ये कोई भी ऑर्डर में ले सकते हैं?
क्या बोले, फिर से रिपीट करें आप? हाँ, आप किसी भी ऑर्डर में ले सकते हैं, बट आप ये फिक्स रखें कि एक पॉइंट x1 y1 होगा, x1 y2 मत कर देना बस उसको।
ओके सर,
है ना, कि y x को तो x1 मान लिया, y को y2 मान लिया, वो मत करना। x1 y1 x2 y2 करो। तो वैसे यहाँ तो उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, यहाँ पे तो स्क्वायर करना है, राइट, ठीक है, बट उससे फर्क पड़ेगा सेक्शन फॉर्मूला में, यहाँ पे तो उससे भी फर्क हमें नहीं पड़ेगा, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पे स्क्वायर है ना, दैट्स व्हाई। ओके, लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड देन। सो दैट वाज द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, और बहुत बेसिक था ये। अब इसमें मैं आपको पहले एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूँ कि व्हाट काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन आर देयर। देखिए, he will ask you, he might ask you that prove that the given triangle is an equilateral triangle। और आपको ये बोलता है कि प्रूफ कीजिए ट्राइंगल इक्वेटर ट्राइंगल है, तो व्हाट यू विल प्रूव गाइस? यू विल प्रूव दैट AB equal to AC equal to BC. In case of equilateral triangle, you'll find the length of sides and you'll do that. If he will ask you that prove that the triangle is isosceles triangle, then any two sides should be equal. So any two sides equal. If he will ask you that prove that the given triangle is a right angle triangle, then what you will do? You do that sum of square of any two. So A square plus B square let's say should be equal to C square. अब यहाँ पे ऐसे क्वेश्चंस बन सकते हैं, ठीक है, प्रूव दैट में बन सकते हैं कि प्रूव कीजिए इक्विलेटरल ट्राइंगल है, या मे बी गिवन हो आपको, लेट्स से मैं आपको बोलता हूँ कि ये 2,3, ये लेट्स से 4,6 और ये A, लेट्स से B. So find A and B such that the given triangle is an equilateral triangle. So then the concept is that all three lengths should be same. Okay, isosceles means any two sides should be equal, and right angle triangle means sum of squares of any two is equal to the third one, right? ये तो होगा ट्राइंगल. ट्राइंगल आई बिलीव इज नॉट वेरी डिफिकल्ट, आप लोगों को आता है. आप लोग फंसते हो यहाँ पे. कहाँ फंसते हो आप लोग? यहाँ पे. पैरेललोग्राम क्वाड्रिलेटरल की जब बात कर रहे हैं हम लोग, तो पैरेललोग्राम आता है हमारे पास रोम्बस आता है, हमारे पास स्क्वायर आता है. यहाँ पे आई हैव सीन दैट थोड़ा सा लोग स्टक हो जाते हैं. समझते हैं स्टेप बाय स्टेप. लेट्स से गाइस आई वांट टू प्रूव दैट दिस इज अ पैरेललोग्राम. हाउ विल यू प्रूव दिस इज अ पैरेललोग्राम? टेल मी. पैरेललोग्राम की बेसिक प्रॉपर्टी क्या है? सबसे मोस्ट देखो यहाँ पे एक तरीका तो प्रूव करने का है,
sides are equal.
Opposite sides are equal.
opposite sides are equal. बिल्कुल. So AB equal to CD and BC equal to AD.
So
पर
diagonal.
लेकिन मैं आपको ये बोलता हूँ कि स्पेसिफिकली ये प्रूव करो कि ये पैरेललोग्राम ही है बट नॉट अ रेक्टेंगल. इफ आई विल से दिस, प्रूव दैट द गिवन फिगर इज अ पैरेललोग्राम बट नॉट अ रेक्टेंगल, देन व्हाट यू विल डू? AB equal to CD आपने किया, आई अंडरस्टैंड. BC equal to AD भी आपने किया, आई अंडरस्टैंड. बट ये तो रेक्टेंगल भी हो सकता है ना.
So we can prove
The
that
rectangle has like its diagonals equal.
राइट. डायगोनल्स जो है वो इक्वल नहीं होंगे. इफ स्पेसिफिकली आपको ये प्रूफ करना है, स्पेसिफिकली अगर आपको ये प्रूफ करना है कि ये पैरेललोग्राम ही है, देन द डायगोनल्स आर नॉट इक्वल. ओके,
But since they
diagonal will also
bisect
be
each
equal, then it
other.
will become what? It will become rectangle. एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात है, लेकिन आई थिंक जेसिम इज कमिंग टू दैट पॉइंट ओनली. आई वाज जस्ट लिसनिंग हिम व्हाट ही जस्ट सेड. आई थिंक यू सेड जेसिम bisect, right? Okay guys, the diagonal bisect, so very very important point. If आप याद कीजिए ग्रेड 9th में पैरेललोग्राम जो चैप्टर था आपका, क्वाड्रिलेटरल चैप्टर जो था, वहां पे you have learned this concept actually, that if in a given quadrilateral the diagonal bisects, then it is for sure a parallelogram. What does that mean by bisect? देखिए, AC is this and BD is this, right? If their midpoint is coinciding, if the midpoint is same, so that means they bisect. Okay, that means let's say if it is x1 y1, this is x2 y2, x3 y3 and x4 y4, right? So you can, without finding any length, you can prove that it is a parallelogram if the midpoint of AC, which is x1 plus x2 by 2, comma, sorry, x1 plus x3 by 2, sorry, my bad, x1 plus x3 by 2, comma, y1 plus y3 by 2. This is the midpoint of that. And another midpoint of what? BD, x2 plus x4 by 2, y2 plus y4 by 2. These two should be same. If the midpoints of the diagonals are same, then they will bisect, and if the diagonals are bisecting, then for sure it is a parallelogram. तो ये क्वेश्चन भी बन सकता है कि प्रूफ करो वो पैरेललोग्राम है, तो अपोजिट साइड्स इक्वल बट डायगोनल्स आर नॉट इक्वल, और वी कैन आल्सो से दैट द डायगोनल हैज टू बाइसेक्ट. ओके, एम आई क्लियर गाइस? अगर डायगोनल बाइसेक्ट कर रहा है तो फॉर श्योर पैरेललोग्राम है. क्लियर है? ओके फाइन, नोट कीजिए. अब आगे बढ़ते हैं थोड़ा सा. टेल मी वन थिंग, ये तो हो गया अपना पैरेललोग्राम का. अब रेक्टेंगल कैसे करोगे फिर? बताइए. How will you prove for
Diagonals are
rectangle?
equal.
Very good.
Adjacent sides
So,
not equal.
हाँ.
So
Okay.
like adjacent sides are like not equal and like opposite sides are equal and the diagonals are also equal.
So rectangle में हम सिंपल सी बात ये बोल सकते हैं कि earlier what was happening, that AB and AC was same. AB and no, not AB, sorry. A, B, C, D, right? So AB, A, B, C, D. So AB is same as CD, right? And BC same as AD. तो एक तो ये होना चाहिए, and on the top of that, AC and BD should be same. Okay, so if this thing is there, that means it is a rectangle for sure. So rectangle में क्या हुआ? Sides equal होंगे, opposite sides are equal. Along with that, the diagonals are also equal to each other, right? ठीक है. Rhombus में क्या special होता है? All sides are equal, but diagonals are not equal, right? So AB, BC, then CD, and then AD, all sides equal, but the diagonals are not equal. और in case diagonal भी equal हो जाए तो square.
Square.
In square, all the sides are equal. AB, BC, CD, AD, all sides are equal, and all the diagonals are, diagonals दो ही होते हैं, तो all diagonals are also equal, right? Then it will become a square. तो यहां से भी I am expecting, मुझे लगता है कि क्वेश्चन जो है एक पूछा जा सकता है कि बताएं कि जो गिवन फिगर है वो किस तरह का फिगर होगा, राइट? ठीक है. मिड पॉइंट के बारे में बात करेंगे अभी हम लोग, डोंट वरी, विल डिस्कस दैट थिंग एज वेल. जैसे क्वेश्चन आया हुआ है सीबीएसई एग्जाम में, आया हुआ 2013 में. ठीक है, तो एक बार ट्राई करते हैं इसको हम लोग. इससे रिलेटेड है द कॉन्सेप्ट व्हिच वी हैव लर्न राइट नाउ, पैरेललोग्राम एंड एवरीथिंग. या गाइस, सो लेट्स ट्राई दिस क्वेश्चन. Three vertices of a parallelogram are given to you. ABC is given to you. Out of 4, 3 are given to you. One is not given, that you have to find. So you have to find the fourth vertex. Okay, and you have to also find the area of the parallelogram, right? Oh, just a second. I think by mistake my screen share stop. Okay, just give me a second, guys. Just give me a moment. I'll share my screen again. Hold a second. Yes, so come on. Yes, you guys can see my screen now, right? Yep. Okay,
Yes.
then try this question. Try कीजिए इस क्वेश्चन को फटाफट से. You have to find the coordinate of the point D, and you also have to find the area of the given parallelogram, right? Both things we have to find. Give it a try, everyone. Okay, should I explain now?
So
बताइए.
2 minutes. So 2 minutes.
लिख लीजिए. जल्दी कीजिए थोड़ा सा.
Sir, can you check my answer for the first part?
I'm checking. करेक्ट है राम, आपका आंसर बहुत बढ़िया.
Sir, I said my answer also.
I'll check. Hold a second. Om, it's correct. Jasem, it's correct. Very nice.
So both or like
Both is correct. Okay, I think I should help you now. So look at this, guys. Abhi, I just told you that when I'm talking about a parallelogram, right? Okay. So what you have to understand is that the diagonal bisects, right? Okay. So what's happening over here? A is -3 -4. B is -1 -3. C is -6, 2, and D is, I don't know, D. Let's assume A, B. Okay. Now I know that the midpoint of AC and the midpoint of BD same. So what is the midpoint of AC? First of all, I'll find, guys, the midpoint of AC, and that's very easy to find, right? x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2, isn't it? So -6 -3 divided by 2, comma 2 -4 divided by 2, which is -9 by 2. Okay, -9 by 2, comma -1, right? That is the midpoint of AC. Now what I'm saying is that as it is a parallelogram, the midpoint of BD will also be the same. But first of all, we have to find the midpoint of BD, and that is A -1 divided by 2, comma B -3 divided by 2. And now, guys, they should be equal. They should be same. So A -1 by 2 should be equal to -9 by 2, and B -3 by 2 should be equal to -1. From this, you will find the value of B as 1, and you will get the value of A as -8. Right? And why it is happening? Why their midpoints are same? As diagonals bisect in parallelogram. As in the parallelogram, the diagonal bisects. That's why we are equating their midpoint. And I think you guys solved this question, right? Isn't out in this part? Tell me, guys. Tell me, think about it. Isn't
So,
out?
so A is 3,
Wait, no,
minus 4.
don't say, Jasim, don't say that. Don't say that. I know. Okay. I just want to know from people's end. Guys, do you think there is anything fishy over here? Or it seems perfectly fine?
so it's the 3 and -3. So you wrote it's a 3 comma minus 4, where you wrote minus 3 comma
A
minus
is
4.
3. Okay. Fine. So A is 3, not minus 3. Oh, my bad. So if it is 3, then you get 3 minus 6. Okay, so it will be plus 3. My bad. So it's minus of 3 by 2, right? But still, okay, fine. You'll get a correct answer from this probably. But there is something which is still is there, which we should have used or we should have thought about, but we did not. Tell me, guys, what is that thing? Yeah, we got the correct answer, but still there is something. I'll tell you.
So B will
Guys,
actually like,
yeah, Aram, you are saying something?
so I think B will also be like -1, right? Like,
No, nothing like that. The point over here is, the important point we need to understand is B is 1 only. Okay, that is not the point. The point is, guys, while you are making this parallelogram, I just took A, B, C, D in the same order, right? Fortunately, in the question, it was given that the parallelogram's name is A, B, C, D. And that's why you can take in order. But sometimes, maybe, I'll give you the question like that. That if the 3 vertices of a parallelogram are A, B, and C, find D. Let's say this is the question. So in this question and this question, what is the difference? The difference is that, guys, now you don't know that A, B, C are in the same order or not, because he did not mention the parallelogram is A, B, C or not. It may be A, D, C. Or maybe something else, right? So you need to understand that for which particular order you're talking about. Okay, that matters a lot. So while solving the question, you guys didn't bother about it. You didn't draw that, okay, where A is lying, where B is lying, where C is lying, where D is lying, right? And whatever is given to me in the question, is that given to me in the sequence or in the order, or it is given to me not in the order? Because there is a possibility that they will play with you like that. Maybe the parallelogram is like that, which is A, D, C, and B. So 3 vertices are given to you, find the 4th vertex. Yeah, this can be a question, isn't it? Or maybe it can be like that. This can be C and this can be D. They will not mention the parallelogram is A. They will just say that 3 vertices of parallelogram is given to you, find the 4th vertex. You have to plot to solve the question, guys, right? So don't make that mistake. So you have to plot first. Okay? And then you have to check that what order they are following. No need to plot in a very accurate manner. But look, now it's very easy to plot. Think about it like that. How will I plot? No need to plot on a graph paper or something. Just the easy plotting. X3, Y minus 4. X3, Y minus 4 will be somewhere here. Okay. Then X minus 1 and Y minus 3. So X minus 1 and Y minus 3, that means somewhere here. Then X6 and Y2 minus 6, sorry, X minus 6 and Y2 would be somewhere here, right? You can understand yourself that what kind of parallelogram we are going to get. We are going to get this kind of parallelogram, right? Okay. So yeah, that works. A and B and C and D. That is fine. That's perfectly fine. Because the order is followed here. A and then B and then C and then D, right? But as I said, not always. I hope I'm clear, guys, and makes sense to you guys. We need to understand this also while we are solving the question, right? The order is important. Okay. Yeah. This was the question I was asked. Okay. Right now, one more part is still remaining. Find the area of ABC. Now, that is a very interesting part for me. Guys, how will you find the area? How you found the area? Tell me quickly. No one is able to find the area?
So the distance between A and B into distance between A into D. So that
AB into AD is the area. Oh, so you are saying the area of a parallelogram is the product of its 2 sides? No. That is for rectangle, right?
So it's rectangular parallelogram.
Who said it's a rectangle? Who said it's a rectangle?
Parallel.
He said it's a
parallel.
parallelogram in the question, right? He didn't mention it's a rectangle. Or if you would have found it is rectangle, then you can tell me that, sir, yeah, I found it. No.
so like we can probably divide it like as a through a diagonal into two equal triangles, and then the other intersecting diagonal, we can take it as height from one vertex to the intersection point.
Okay, okay, fine. You can do one thing.
So
Do you
we
guys know
can,
how to find the area of a triangle?
so we can divide the rectangle to equal in the parallelogram to equal triangles, find the area of one and
No,
multiply.
how will you divide? Look, you will divide in two triangles like that, right?
No, so we'll find the say area of ABC triangle and we'll multiply it by 2 because it's like
But do you think the ABC and ACD are the same triangles?
yes, sir, they're congruent.
Yeah. Diagonal divides the parallelogram into two equal parts. That's what you are saying, right? But how will you find the area of triangle ABC?
So we can take the vertex and the intersection point as the height, and the base, that would be the
No. You cannot take BC as height. It is not perpendicular.
not BC.
Then
So the diagonal intersection point with the other diagonal and the vertex from which the height is drawn, which means
okay, that's you will find this point.
And
Let's okay, why let's say, let's find it now. This point is what? -3/2 comma -1. Okay, fine. Now tell me, what do you do?
so and then we can take the height from the vertex B to the vertex O.
How will you take that height? How will you find that height?
So isn't it perpendicular?
How will you find the perpendicular? That's what my question is. There are different lines, right? I'm showing you there. If you see the picture in the real plane, it is different, right? You cannot just say, "Okay, sir, this is the height." Okay, how will you find? Are you saying that this is 1, the height is 1? How will you find it? They have different coordinates, right? This is not a straight line like that. The x coordinate is -4. Sorry, y is -4 and y is minus. This is going to be like line like that. And the point is somewhere here. How will you find the height? If you want to draw the actual picture, look at this. What you will get. Guys, you are understanding. You cannot find the height like that. Understand this. No, this is not difficult, but you are making it very difficult for you. What you are saying is that, sir, one point is a is 3 minus 4. So x is 3, y is -4. Let's say somewhere here. Okay. And then -1, -3. So x -1 and y minus, oh, sorry, what I'm doing. -3, -4 would not be there. It is somewhere here, right? Or let me take you to Desmos, to the graph. Actually, I'll take you to there. Just a second. Okay. Yes. Look, guys, I'm taking you to Desmos now. You can see my screen, right? Okay. Can you tell me the points quickly? What were the points? The point was -6 1 point is -6, 2, right? Okay.
Yes.
Another point is what? Can you guys quickly tell me? Be fast,
So
please.
-3, -1. -3.
-1.
So sorry, -1. So -1 and -3.
-1 and -3. Okay, another point, please.
So 3, -4.
So you can repeat again.
3, -4.
3, -2, right?
-4, sir.
-4. And one we just found out. What was that? 2 -1, right? That was the point, not 2 -1, which we found, right?
Minus
Now
2.
look, these are the points.
So it is
A, B, C.
-2, 1.
So
-2, 1. Okay, sorry, my bad. -2, 1. So now look, guys, if you join these four, you'll get the parallelogram, right? And now you are saying, sir, I'll find the midpoint, which also I found. And the midpoint was -3/2, minus of 1.5, comma minus of 1, right? Okay. Now tell me, how will you find if you join these two lines, right? This and this. How will you find the distance of this line from this point? Think about it. That is not a perpendicular. That is not like this. That the line is not like this. That a very, straight line or a straight horizontal line rather. And then there's a point, you can find the distance. But this line is like that. And the point is like that. How will you find the distance now? You don't know how to find distance of a point from a line. That you didn't learn in grade 10. Tell me. Any idea, anybody? नहीं ना, तभी तो पूछा है. That's why I asked you. अच्छा, can guys, do you remember that by using the diagonals you can find the area of a parallelogram? Is there any formula like that? If let's say the length of diagonals are given to you for the parallelogram, can you find its area? Tell me.
So half times the product of the diagonals.
Half time the product of the diagonals, half time d1 d2, right? That was the point, guys. ये मिस कर रहे हो आप लोग, बहुत बेसिक बात मिस कर रहे हो यार.
Would it be only for the rhombus?
Half d1 d2, you can do that thing, yes or no? You can do half d1 d2, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
You can find the length of diagonal AC and BD, and you can do that. Simple. You can do half d1 d2, guys. You have to find the length of diagonal. AC you can find now, distance formula. BD you can find now, distance formula. Right or not right? Tell
Yes,
me.
sir.
You can very easily find the length of the diagonals by using the distance formula, and you can find by the diagonals you can find the area of a parallelogram very easily, right? I hope I'm clear, everyone.
Yes.
So then half the product of the diagonals works only for rhombus, right?
Yeah. So now that is a question, that it works only for a rhombus. Okay. So whether it's a rhombus or not, how will you find that thing?
So like that all sides should be equal.
All sides should be equal. Okay, good. So are all sides equal?
So we'll have to solve
Solve
it.
it. You didn't solve it?
No, sir.
Okay, fine then. So
So,
I'll tell you one more idea, guys. Just think about it now. बस मेरे को इतना सा बता दो. You guys must be knowing at least to find the area of a triangle. Do you know this, how to find the area of a triangle by using the coordinates? This formula, half x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. I hope you guys know this thing.
Yes, sir.
You guys know this thing ना? फिर क्या प्रॉब्लम है यार? फिर तो आप लोगों को आता है ना ये, फिर आप इतना क्यों पढ़ रहे हो इन सब झंझट में? सिंपल सी बात है. देखो, दो ट्राइंगल बन गए, ट्राइंगल एबीसी एंड ट्राइंगल एडीसी. फाइंड द एरिया ऑफ ट्राइंगल एबीसी फ्रॉम हियर. अरे x1 y1 पुट करो. ये x1 y1 is 3 minus 4, x2 y2 is minus 1 minus 3, and x3 y3 is minus 6 comma 2, right? From this you can find the area of this triangle ABC very easily ना. तो यहां से ट्राइंगल का एरिया निकाल लो ABC का. Guys, if you want to find the area of any complex figure, right, you can very easily break that complex figure into the small portions, right? Small triangles, specifically if I talk about. And then finding the area of a triangle is not a big deal for you. I hope I'm clear. Tell me. Clear है? बोलिए. Is it clear to you guys?
Yes, sir.
Because that's it, then you'll get the answer from there. ठीक है, तो आज इतना ही करेंगे, बाकी विल डिस्कस इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास. ओके, मीनवाइल आप लोग थोड़ा सा और रिवाइज कर लो इसको. प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस जरूर एक बार ट्राई कर लो, सॉल्व कर लो. दैट विल गिव यू अ क्लियर इनसाइट in what kind of question asked in the previous years and what kind of question might come in the next year or this year, right? Okay, for you guys. Okay, everyone.
Sir.
Bye bye, take care, see you in the next class. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you guys. Bye bye.